So let's talk about this information disclosure. So any sort of some sensitive information or any version number and password leak, etc., those come under information disclosure. Even the small slight of the information that gives some attacker an advantage or some of the important information, that is the information disclosure. So you can find information disclosure in many types, like debugging information and private keys, database files, configuration files, etc. So we will be seeing how to enumerate this website to get these various types of information. So the first one is through error messages. So sometimes the web application expects some sort of input or some sort of thing, but if it did not get the correct answer, then it might raise error, or sometimes you get the direct exception error. So let's click on access the tab. So in this tab, what we are going to do is we are going to make sure that we are sending some error. So click on any of these posts, click on view details, and here you can see product ID is equals to 1. So it took me some time to figure this out. So just copy this, intercept on, and click on enter, so that your request should be captured here, and send this one to repeater, and click off intercept off. Now here you can see product ID is equals to 1. So the 1, even though it's a string, it will be fetched from the database. Most times it will be treated as a number. So sometimes what you can do is you can put 0, so you might get something. So you can see here this is a clear 404 message. Even if you put like 1000, and you can get C 404 not 4. So the web applications now expects the integer type. So what we're going to do is we're going to change this to some string AB. Now let's send this request to see if there is any error. And you can see instead of normal 404 not 4 message, we got some internal server error. And you can also see the exception. So it is using some Java. So we got some exception, number format exception for input string AB. So it is expecting like some sort of number, and since we have provided the string, it got some exception. So this exception should be correctly handled, otherwise you will get this exception. Even though you get the exception, the website should display the 404 not found page. And here you can see here down Apache Struts 2.3.31. so it also reveals the version number of the backend server. So you can see the Struts is a Java framework for the web application, and you can go and Google for this version exploit. So you can get the code execution, or according to the vulnerability you can get the bounty. So here you can see this is the very even though it's the web server may be patched, but this information should not be exposed to the normal user, even though he sends the string instead of number. So this type of exception handling occurs from time to time. So the exception should also be returned as a 404 not found. So that's all for this error messages video. So you can also try and different messages, like you can just say get debug. So like they have shown in the theory page. So send this, so get this, we did not get not found. So sometimes you can also fuzz this, so you can get much more interesting directories.